3, 2, 1. The late adopter. Hello everybody, welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do show every day because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin and altcoins and everything else, guys. How's everybody doing in the chat? Right now, Bitcoin did dump a little bit further towards downside. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what's happening and so forth, so forth. Who's in the chat? Coleman, Sup, Martin, Jade, XRP Legend. We still here until the end. Until the end, this is the end, man. This is the end. Morning, Ben. How you doing? I missed the live trading last night. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, man. We didn't do any kind of trade. And there was not enough time. But, you know, in retrospect, it was good we didn't do trade because we went too long and went down. Didn't quite reach zero yesterday, so probably today. Bobbly Fat is in the chat, our newest member in the TFN Club. Morning all morning, Bobbly. How you doing, man? Morning Adopter, morning Mladen. Jade, you didn't miss anything. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. You try keep eye of that, Raya. Bitsy will go to 4, it will go below 100. Morning all, morning Krista, I don't know, hopefully some rest from the pain. Yeah, I did rest. Guys, I just had third night in a row where I slept well. I slept through the last dump. So that is that. 15-minute chart could be inverted on a shoulder leading Bitsy to 24.6. Maybe you're gonna check it out. Drunken is in the chat. Hi man, how you doing? Techie Soul, I'm not saying we hit 4 today, but during the recession we will. Sold my car, bought 1 Bitcoin. If that's the thing that you like to do, that's pretty expensive car though. It's not actually pretty expensive. Hey, it's okay, it's normal car. Starting to show signs of deceleration. Hopefully volatility slows down to crawl over the next week or two. I think, you know, this week is gonna be a little bit volatile down at the bottom. But after that, I think, you know, we pretty much, you know, went through the worst. And then, you know, a little bit, you know, move up, move down, and everything is, you know, gonna be fine. Alex D. Ball, good morning, late adopter, and everybody else. AC Money, I'll ride my bike, it's cheaper gas. Yeah, you're saving both on the gas and having a Bitcoin, nice. Sager Kate Hale, how you doing? Crypto Jack, good morning. I also ride my bike to save on gas. Yeah, a lot of people are riding the bike. Amar Halmi, hi man, hi, how you doing? Toxi, some relief today, maybe. Jordy, good morning, how you doing? Don't mistake relief rally considering well positioned at 18k. There are always gonna be bearish news. I enjoy this channel regardless of the market condition. That's good, that's how it's supposed to be. The late adopter, like you, bro, you are the one of few YouTubers that can beat. We are going down and trade on your words. There you go. Now it's bore 1-2 years. You can stop BTC daily. No, now is the good time, you know. During bearish markets, it's kind of, you know, bearish, you know, bad. But right now we got, you know, optimism is back in the room. Right now that we hit these kind of low levels, so right now, you know, we can talk about, you know, moves towards the upside. Wednesday will the pump or dump decision. Yeah, Wednesday, I think, you know, something big is happening on Wednesday. Folk meeting or something like that. Pump moon today. Yeah, today got a pump moon as well. 1 hour trend broken. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna look at what's happening right over here. Did we actually get out of the dump or not? And it is quite interesting. I think we are, you know, we are through the worst part, but, you know, we are still not done quite yet. So you're gonna see that. Yes, our short 22.6, nice. Guys, today is the day of the new moon. Let's go to another chart up here and pop the moons on the chart. Now you don't see the moons on this chart. Where are the moons, man? There we go. This chart is showing the moons at least. Why is this chart not showing? There are the moons. You don't see the full moon up here on the chart, but if you go to the 4-hourly time frame, maybe 1-hourly time frame, there is still no moon kicking. Maybe during the day the moon will come up on the chart as well. But today is the 14th of June. Sorry, 14th of June. And on 14th of June we got a super moon. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. This is the, you know, the bottom signal for Bitcoin. Between June 14 and July 13 we have 2 super moons, so you know there will be some kind of accumulation phase during this phase. So we finally reached this level where we are having this super moon on the downside that should pump us towards the upside. You can see how nicely this is actually playing out, you know. New moon, full moon up here pushed us sideways, new moon bounces down. Right now we got a super moon, maybe a little bit up here, maybe again down on the next new moon, and then, you know, we're getting some kind of a July moon up here somewhere. Yeah, so we go a little bit up here and a little bit down, and then, you know, a little bit up again, right? So you're gonna, you know, down, up, down, something like that. Maybe. Depends on how the moons play out, you know, but we'll see that. Yesterday we were doing some trading last night, and we wanted to actually long Bitcoin. It's a good thing that we didn't do that because, of course, Bitcoin dropped even lower than yesterday. So up here we wanted to long, but we did not get this, you know, scam wick towards the upside. So I was kind of, you know, hesitant to long up here. You know, and you know, that's kind of good, because, you know, we did this, you know, extension dump, you know, this phase up here, and we are thinking that this might, you know, go into the other direction up here. This was actually on the small time frames, I think. Let's see here, 1 hourly time frame. Yeah, so this extend dump hug dump pattern did not play out. We actually went higher up here. You know, we can you know, argue how much of this extend dump pattern this is. It was looking a little bit like that, but, you know, right now in retrospect it did not play out. This extend smack hug dump pattern did not play out. Maybe up here, extend smack hug dump pattern, right now it's gonna play out, maybe, and, you know, we are already breaking some trend line up here, so maybe right now. But, you know, it's a good thing that we did not you know, long this towards the, you know, upside, because it did retrace and continue into the other direction up here, into the other direction. That's but, you know, that's what I'm saying, you know, and the reason I was hesitant yesterday is because I was you know, it looked good, you know, it could long it and stuff like that, like, you know, it could go up, like, but we didn't get a good entry. And when it comes to trading, you know, you gotta get good entries. You gotta know that, you know, you have some kind of room between, you know, where it's gonna hit and stuff like that. You don't wanna you know, always necessarily, you know, buy the just support. You wanna see some kind of breakout and some kind of you know, weak break on the support, and maybe, you know, long that. So, you know, we are learning, so we're gonna, you know, figure it out. We're gonna figure it out exactly as Amazon 2000 chart. Haven't seen that, but we did have analysis on Amazon versus Bitcoin chart before, so, you know, it is looking a little bit same. We probably done because markets were priced in a bigger interest rate hike. Maybe that. S&P 500 right now. Let's invert the chart back up here. We are getting bounce on the S&P 500. We hit the support on the downside. You can see here there's a huge support on the downside. We're getting bounce. The stock market, Dow Jones is also getting a bounce down here right now because we are a little bit overextended. Is this dump finish? Are we gonna go down to 12K or something like that? It kind of depends. Oh, it's inverse. I felt it was like Twilight Zone. So there is that. There's that. So let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin, what's happening right now. Now, first of all, I gotta say, I did not call the bottom here on the dollar. Yesterday in the Telegram chat, we called this 22.6 as the bottom. Unfortunately, that wasn't the bottom, and I was kind of scared, you know, to call it for the bottom, but, you know, we had to do it because it was on some kind of 4-hourly time frame. If you look it up here, you know, we had this extension, you know, we had this channel up here. We broke the channel towards downside. We went down to the support. You know, it's pretty fine calling some kind of bottom down here. Unfortunately, we did not get bottom down there, and we continued going even further below. We had the two very important support lines. That's at 22.5 and 21.3 are down here, and you can see down here that we actually let me just clear up a little bit of lines up here for a second up here. We're gonna remove this one, we're gonna remove that one, we're gonna remove that one, we're gonna remove all the trend lines up here for a second one right now, so it's easier to see. So what you're gonna see here, we did actually, you know, break the 200 weekly moving average 22.5, and right now, you know, we even broke the 21.3 towards the downside with the week, but we can actually manage to climb above 21.4 up here. This is the 50 monthly moving average. This is the weekly 200 moving average up here. We came to exactly on the dollar here on the daily. No, so this is on the 4-hour time frame. We broke that just barely 200 weekly moving average, then dumped big time towards downside. This was quite a big dump up here. This is 5% from, you know, but from the close to the down, it was like Bitcoin was down like 7% during the night, so it was looking very, very bearish. But you know, then it pulled back big time towards the upside, like 12% right back up. Then right now we are still below 22,005. The question is how this will actually play out. Are we more bearish? Are we more bullish? So let's investigate a little bit on the different kind of charts up here. We're gonna go to this, the 4-hourly time frame. Let's go to the 1-hourly time frame, and what you're gonna see here is that some kind of trend, I think, is broken over. No, it's not broken yet. There are two trends up here. The one was up here, something like this. I think it looks like it's broken, right? But then you got these levels up here that might not be broken as well. You see here, so you know, we did manage to get above something. We got above this 10 moving average up here, which was actually pushing us down, you know, through this, you know, fast dump on the downside. So right now we are above that 10 moving average, but right now we need to get above the 20 moving average. I would also say, although this might right now be the start of the, you know, some kind of first start of this move towards upside, I would say that this trend over here needs to be broken for us to, you know, get some kind of relief rally towards the upside, something like that right now. But overall, it does look nice. Now let's go to some kind of indicators down here. What you're gonna see here on the daily chart up here, that we closed the RSI at 24. That was also the bottom down here. It was not bottom on the daily in 2018, unfortunately, during the you know, capitulation dump. The capitulation dump, you can see up here, it's down at 18, down here it's at 9 or 10, and up here is at 24 again. So you know, but you know, this dump already over here, hit some kind of very low level. So this entire move towards downside over here was actually pushing the RSI towards the upside. So we went down, and then we, you know, RSI was moving towards the upside while we're actually bleeding on the downside on the daily time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, it's a little bit different, you know, different history and different time. So what you're gonna see on this chart over here is that right now we are hitting some very low. This is 27.63 RSI level on the weekly time frame, which is very oversold level on the weekly, and we haven't even been that far down on the dump in the 2018. I don't think we ever been down that much down before. Let's see down here, this is 27.86. let's go up here, just put the line up here. This is the full chart of Bitcoin, historical chart of Bitcoin, and a little bit down up here. You can see up here, yeah, over here in 2018, sorry, in 2014 down here, we were actually in 2015 we were actually hitting that down here. We had a week as well below the 200 moving average a couple of times, and that's what happening is right now we are having these weeks below the 200 moving average. But overall, this 200 weekly moving average did hold the chart at the upside. Also this you know, this bottom down here has been holding 200 weekly average, and even this down here, Corona dump, we did break the 200 moving average, but that was, you know, pretty much it. We did go further towards downside down here, actually to some kind of 4K down here, and then we bounced right back up again. But you know, the 200 moving average did hold again. You know, it just took, you know, 2 weeks to get back above it. So will we break right now the 200 moving average up here or not? That's the question. And we are pretty low right now. So I think right now, this week, this is a weekly time frame, this week is not done yet. Let's go to another chart up here. This week is not done yet. We still have this week towards downside. We can definitely continue, but what I'm thinking right now is that you know, the weekly time frame up here might go, you know, zigzag up here between the 200 moving average. We might go lower. I don't know how much lower we can go. We can get some kind of week, but if this over here stays, I think that's gonna be pretty much you know, stay as some kind of indication of the bottom for Bitcoin for, you know, until the next bull rally or stuff like that, right? Because the weekly time frames, these RSI levels on the downside down here are, you know, oftentimes very good indication as well for some kind of bottom, right? So we like that. We like that we are down all the way down at 27. What needs to happen, the worst case scenario right now, is that during the week we pick up this a little bit towards the upside, and you know, this, instead of, you know, closing down at you know, some kind of 27 level, closes at some kind of 30 levels down here, and then next week we dump even more down, and then we close this, you know, because that's gonna be, you know, 2 weeks of dumping the dump towards the downside. So you know, we are looking at that as well. Are we at the bottom? It looks like, you know, it might be the bottom and stuff like that, but you know, it's still not done yet. Done yet. Let's go back to this chart over here. We can just go do this chart over here. These are overextensions levels on the downside from my own indicator. As you can see, these overextension level right now, they are pulling pretty hard towards these levels down here. Could we pull down more? Yes, we could. Do we have to do that? We don't have to do that because nobody knows how much we're gonna pull up here. There might be even a trend line up here, somewhere up here, something like this up here, give or take, on these pullbacks towards downside, because the momentum is kind of a little bit down up. Maybe these last three up here, something like this up here. See up here, so we're getting pretty close to these. You know, will we get, you know, extreme extension level over here like we did previous time? I don't know, but these extension level only measure the move from certain moving averages towards downside to see how much extended we are, and these extensions, you know, the pullbacks, you know, you have to think about this as a rubber band, right? How much can you extend the price towards downside before we actually bounce right back up again? So right now we are pretty much very extended towards downside. And do we have more downside to go? It could be, but right now most likely right now is, you know, a consolidation up here or pullback up here, and, you know, consolidation up there, or pullback down, the consolidation. Some kind of consolidation needs to come very fast up here. Can we continue a little bit more down? We definitely can. Will we hit 16.3 down here where Mladen says we're gonna hit that? Where Milan says we're gonna hit that, I'm not quite sure about that, but, you know, if it can, we can do that. We can do that. I'm not saying that this is the button right now, because right now the trend is not broken yet, as we just showed you. The trend is not broken yet. Let's go to this chart over here, go to the 4-hour time frame. As we just showed, like, the trend over here is technically, I don't think that technically it is broken yet. You can see up here the trend is technically not yet broken, so we are still in a strong downtrend over here, but we are getting more and more bullish, guys. We're getting more and more bullish because of extension. Maybe this is some kind of expanding wedge towards downside. If you look at this on the 1 hourly time frame up here, maybe it's gonna start from this. Wait, it's gonna start up here, down there. Now I think it's gonna be something like this up here, there, and then maybe something like this, give or take. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where the line should go. Maybe let's see this on a 30-minute chart. Let's see up here how this actually looks. It should be something like this. Fake out, maybe some kind of channel towards downside, doesn't matter. This looks like it's broke above a 10-20 moving average on the 30-minute chart, so forth. But, you know, we can also put like this up here. You know, we came pretty close down there. Right now we're bouncing back, but it does look like to me like some kind of expanding wedge towards downside. And, you know, the question is whether, you know, this is finished or not right over here. If you look at it maybe on this chart over here, it looks like we broke the trend up here. Right now we are consolidating up here before we continue towards the upside. But if you look at some bigger time frame, like 4-hour time frames, you'll see that this is only the wick towards the upside. So I think we need still, you know, a little bit more push towards the upside. I think on the 4-hourly time frame we need to close above this line up here, and that's right now at 22.6. So if you're on the 4-hourly time frame, we can manage to close above 22.6, maybe, just maybe, we might be out of this dump towards downside. If not, we can definitely still get rejected by this you know, resistance up here, then continue going down, and then, you know, fall down some kind of 18k levels, right? I mean, to get down to 16k, we gotta push this pretty far down, 16.3k, where Mladen says that we're gonna go. You know, we gotta push that pretty far down. So, you know, I'm not quite sure about that, but, you know, it can happen. Anything can happen, guys. Right now we are a little bit undecisive whether this is the bottom or not. We don't have, like, we have some kind of indications on the small time frames over here. Maybe 50-minute charts, like, you know, this looks like a decent dump to the downside right now. You know, we are getting up there, you know, broke this, you know, inverse head and shoulders up here, maybe up there, you know, right now retesting some kind of support. Maybe we're gonna bounce here back up here above you know, 22.9, 20, whatever it's gonna be, and then, you know, get some kind of relief rally. It might indicate some kind of bottom for right now, but what we ultimately want to see, guys, is bottom on the daily time frame. And daily time frame bottom doesn't come with, you know, just 2 candles. You know, it's never this. It's usually, you know, some kind of pattern that's being formed, either some kind of, you know, channel towards downside, falling wedge towards downside, some kind of bounce, some kind of consolidation, some kind of, it's gonna take a while to figure this pattern up. But right now, between the, you know, between this 14th of June and the 11th of July or 12th or 13th July, I don't know when this is. This is the next supermoon. So over here we got a, you know, supermoon and supermoon over here. So between these two levels down here, I think just like over here, we might figure out whether we are gonna, you know, find some kind of bottom up here or not. So how this is gonna play out, I do not quite know, but you know, I'm saying that, you know, calling the bottom right now, it's a little bit sketchy because we don't actually know. We could call it, you know, on the we could call, say, okay, this was the bottom on the short time frames and so forth right now, but you know, it can actually just, you know, swing up here, you know, like we saw up here, there's resistance up here, it just go down here further towards downside again, and then, you know, find some kind of bottom at 80,000 and then bounce right back up again. Really doesn't matter because on the weekly time frames we are still up there at around 22.5 up here where the 200 weekly moving average is, and that's what we are looking for. You can see right here now that we are above this weekly 22 moving average. We pull back above that. Now this is not done yet. I am a little bit unsure whether we're gonna go more down or not, but right now I think, you know, some kind of consolidation phase needs to happen because we are getting extended towards downside, guys. We are getting extended towards downside. Two supermoons, new moon in V, perfect for a big V. Yeah, perfect for a big V. What is a supermoon? What does it mean? It means we are at the bottom. The doji star on the daily does sure look nice. Yeah, I mean, but it's gonna take, you know, if you're gonna have this you know, this morning doji star pattern out here, you need to close right up here at 22.5 again, and if you do that, then maybe we get this big move towards upside again, you know, back to 26k or whatever that's gonna be, right? I mean, that can definitely happen, but you know, this candle up here needs to stay like this. So you're gonna see how this plays out. Okay, guys, that said, we got what more did we want to talk about today? As per research, whale long getting liquid at 18k should be that next target. Whales long getting liquidated. There are no whales long getting liquidated. Whales got, you know, too much money to, you know, increase the margin. I think a lot of them, but maybe this is just liquidation dump that was down here. Maybe this dump down here below the 22.5 all the way below the 21.5, the 250 moving. Maybe this down here was liquidation dump to get out the big whales towards downside. Let's see the volume up here on this thing up here. Very huge, you know, the volume is still rising towards the upside. Right now it's going down a little bit, like over here. You can see here going down while we are pulling back a little bit up here. So we can definitely get another move down here towards downside where the volume kicks in even more down there, because, you know, like Deep says, like, you know, whale liquidations and stuff like that can happen. You know, right now there are a lot of whale games down here. Market makers try to liquidate people, you know, people trying to long short and stuff like that. So we're gonna see how that's going. By the way, guys, there is a competition going on Bybit, trading competition, and in that competition you can either go like solo or you can join a team. And we have made the team, guys. We have made a team on the competition. Now before we start showing the team, we can show the promo for the competition. This is on Bybit. There is one more. There are 3 videos, but you know, the first one is just easy. It's on Bybit, guys. It's on Bybit. So we are making the team, guys. You can see up here we can have a squad race, solo race, speed zone, and some squad race. We made the team. It's called TA Fans Club. We got a TA Fans Club team with our logo and everything, guys. Our motto is 5-minute break. And you can join the team if you want. We need at least 10 people in the team to actually have the team. So I'm guessing a lot of people from TA Fans Club in the Telegram chat will be, but I'm thinking the more the merrier, because the more people there is in the competition, the bigger the prize pool is. I'm not quite sure about the rules and stuff like that. You can check it out, whether you qualify or not, whether you want to join or not. And it really doesn't matter how much money you put in. I think, I think there is some kind of limit, at least, money that you gotta put into join, but it's all about percentages, guys. It's all about percentages. So here's the link to join the team. Squad link. Join us on competition. There is the link in the chat right now. I'm gonna pin that. So if you want to join our team, guys, on the TA Fans Club, we're going to try. Now, it's not so much about the money. I don't think it's so much about the money in this competition. I just want, to have a TA Fans Club to join. If we do well, we get the bragging rights, right? It's all about bragging rights, right? If we do bad, we also get some kind of bragging bad rights, right? But, it's about bragging rights. We're going to try to, do well. And then we can say, you see, our team is best. Our team is best trained. Now, I'm not quite sure about that, because there is a lot of people that are are actually pretty decent traders, and they're definitely gonna outrun us. But we can actually join and have fun with the competition. Now competition starts in 13 days, so we got 13 days more to join up. The prize pool is at 8 million, but it's divided by a lot of people, so it's quite small money. But if you want to join the TA Fans Club Bybit squad, TA Fans Club, over here, view details up here. Oh, we got already 2 people up here, guys. We are already 2 people up here. So we are 3 right now, but we need at least 10 people to actually, start the squad. So everybody, who wants to join, you can join the squad. If you got a Bybit link. If you don't got Bybit link, you can probably use, the Moon's Bybit link or Ammo Crypto's Bybit link or whatever, right? But if you join my squad or our squad, TA Fans Club squad, because the Moon has, there are a lot of other squads up here. See here. Who's here right now? There are a lot of squads. Let's see English squads. Arctic Show, the Avengers, Max, To the Moon, Crypto, Just Crazy, Stake Sets, Bro, Crypto Podja. I don't know. There are a lot of teams up here. A lot of teams, definitely. 12 people. Can we sort this by number of people? Search squad, man. The Moon is here as well. See, the Moon has also a team. He has 287 members on his team. Let's see, Crypto. No, Crypto is not here. What about Cohen? No, Cohen is not here. I don't know which other teams they are. But, there will be a lot of teams. The Avengers Cobra. FUD Squad. Nice name. Oh, the MDX Legends is there. 2 people in his squad. MDX Legend. We gotta be guys. We are not competing against everybody, but as long as we are, doing decent versus other YouTube crypto channels, I think we're gonna do fine. And we got a pro TI, so that is very helpful. That's very helpful. So we're gonna see that. And the trading plan, Magic Shot, Crypto. This Trade Wizard Germany, Awaken the Wizard in you. Evolution Traders, so forth. A lot of teams up here. I think right now there is 16,000 people who signed up for competition. Let's go a little bit down there. This is prize pool, how it's divided and so forth. The rules for competition, event rules. Squarely registration phase 30 days. Registration lasts 12 days. Late registration 10 days. So right now we are between June 27. This is the registration phase. So right now you can register in the squads and stuff like that. I start right now. Participant contracts, you can trade US perpetual. This is what you can actually trade, and so forth, right? So that is that. So join the squad, guys. Captain, it would be nice if you took like 20 to 50 bucks and went to the Bybit and joined the squad. I would like to have captain in the squad, guys. Today we need to trade for 10% of my account will be big enough for joining the team. How much is there you know, how much do people need to have to join the team, guys? I don't know. I haven't checked it out. To join the team, what is it? Share squad up here. Is there any kind of rules up here? View details. We got 5 people right now. Nice, five people have joined. Share squad on the dollar ranking. If I press this, what happens then? Nothing happens. Okay, let's go down here. Price pool. Individual battlefield. These participants. Okay, so you gotta have like 500 at the start of the competition. If the user's wall amount of one country currencies for more than 5 minutes, the system will record the amount as the initial equity for the contest. If I withdraw of the current currency, yield may be negative. Members score competition, it is based on the threshold. I use the relative wall must be above 30. I think it's 500 bucks to join the competition. I'm not quite sure. Check it out, guys. Check it out. I thought this was like just 50 bucks or something like that to join competition. You can check out how much you actually have to, you know, if it's too much, maybe you should not join, because it can be, you know, can you compete alone and as a team? I'm a little bit unsure. You know, guys, check out the competition criteria, how much money it's needed to actually join. Also check out the whether you want to do it solo or as a squad. 500 bucks. Okay, so 500 bucks is criteria. So I'm not quite sure I want to shield this right now. I don't know. What you guys think? Should we shield the Bybit competition or not? Because, you know, 500 bucks for a lot of people is a lot of money. We can say it like this. If you can afford, if the 500 bucks is for you, throw away money. If it's throw away money, join Bybit. Okay, if it's not throw away money, don't do it, because it's leverage, it's gambling, it's competition, it's a lot of euphoria, a lot of emotions. If 500 bucks is for you, the throwaway money, join the competition, join the team. If it's not, don't do it. You know, 500 is only people who win is Bybit. I'm really happy to see you grow this much to get sponsors. I don't have sponsors, man. I'm finding my sponsors. Legitimately, we need a good trade night so I can join. Sitting at 420. Guys, if you know, if 500 bucks is your, you know, it's your maximum amount, maybe you should not join the Bybit. You know, be careful with your money, because once you're in competition and stuff like that, you know, you might do trades that you wouldn't normally do because, you know, euphoria, emotion and stuff like that, right? But if I'm gonna say it like this: join the team. Join the team if you want. If you have 500, if 500 bucks is throwaway money for it. It's not actually throwaway money, but you know, if you can afford 500 bucks, if you can afford to lose 500 bucks, you know, join our team, guys. Join our team. So we need people that can, you know, afford to lose 500 bucks, because you know it's, you know, huge chance for, you know, losing the money, you know, and because it's leverage play and so forth, so forth. We're gonna try to, you know, do well, but you know, you never know. You never know. Share squad up here if you wanna, you know, if you wanna zoom in on this and stuff like that, you know. But you know, TFN Slow right now, it says 1 people up here, but if you look at the details over here, we got 6 people right now. But you know, only if you got a 500 to spare. Only if you got 500 bucks to spare. You need 500 balance, or you have to pay. No, you need 500 balance. You don't have to pay. So your balance needs to be above 500 bucks, and when you start trading, and you have a trade longer than 5 minutes. It you know, it records that as your initial balance, and then from then on it just try to figure out how much you know, you make over time. Just joined the squad. Martin is in. Nice. So we would need a good trade night. Yeah, we got a 13 left, 13 days more to get some kind of balances up, so we're gonna try to do that. BT is booming. It's not actually booming, but it's booming a little bit. I mean, I'm looking at it here on chart. It still needs to break above. I think it's this trend line up here. something like this up here. I think it's this trend line up here. I think we need to break this trend line up here. So it is trying to get above this 20 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame, which is very nice because 4-hourly time frame right now it's in 18 minutes and we want to break the 20 moving. If we do break that, we are still having huge divergence up here on the chart, huge divergence up here on the chart. So this might just come up here and then pull back down here and then, you know, then break again. Let me zoom in a little bit more on this now. 1 hour. Let's go to 2-hourly time frame up here. Yeah, so we either do the pullback down here and then up, or we just break this above this level of resistance up here at 23.5 or something like that towards the upside, and that will correct the divergence up here as well. Now also on the move towards the downside, the momentum is going towards the upside as well. That's nice. And over here the volume kind of topped out, and right now we're getting this, you know, change up here. So you're gonna see that altcoins are definitely bullish right now. Cardano is up 10% right now. You can see this secondary dump. The secondary dump just, you know, confirmed this bottom down here. So it didn't actually go like Bitcoin towards downside. Sand up here, it did almost the same thing down here. You can see the big move towards the upside up here, which is very nice. Let me see here. ApeCoin did as well that, you know, double bottom down here as well. This on the 2-hourly time frame. Let's see 4-hourly time frame. You know, it might be some kind of, you know, some kind of bottom down there. Let's keep on looking at them 2-hourly time frame. Let's see here. Polkadot is up 5%. Everything is up a little bit, not much. Cardano is up 14%. Cardano broke the downtrend, guys. Cardano broke this, like, you know, MF towards the upside. So a lot of coins are like a little bit up, but I think a lot of coins are still very scared to do something. Bitcoin SV is up 20%. Damn. Eagle is up 12% right now. Midcard, you know, this meter is up 15%. Yeah, there are a couple of coins. Uno is up something, XVG is up something. Yeah, so a lot of it is up a little bit, but not that much. Dogecoin is up 6-7% as well, hitting this resistance right up here, right now, somewhere up there. So, you know, it's gonna take a little while. This is all small time frames. Daily time frame is the only thing that matter, and we got nothing on the daily time frame right now. We're gonna have some kind of trading tonight, so we're gonna see that. I mean, nice crypto Jake. Guys, only if you have 500 bucks to throw away. Because you need to throw away money. Throw away money means if you lose 500 bucks, you're not gonna cry about it. You're not gonna cry about it, you're not gonna be sad, you know, it's not gonna change your life, you know, tomorrow you can spend another 500 bucks. Only got 500 bucks, you know, to spare. Join the team, join the Bybit team on the up here, and we'll see how we play out right up here. This late adopter. The late adopter TF fans club, we got everything set up right now. How many? If you open details again, yeah, we got six members up here, maybe 7 members. We need at least 10 members, and once we get to these 10 members, you know, we are good to go. I cry if I lose $10, even though I can afford to lose it. Yeah, I mean, that can be that, but you know, if you got 500 bucks to spare, throw away money. You want to join the competition, be in the TF fans club, you know, and you know, race the win. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but you know. Tron on small time frame looks weak. I'm not quite sure about Tron. I've been watching it, you know, and it does look a little bit weak. Over here, you can see here it broke the support, but it's still staying above the support. And Tron is technically a lot more bullish than other coins. Right now, it's just right now that everything has, you know, done the dump towards downside, it just came back to this, you know, support down here. So it is holding the support. So if everything bounces, Tron might bounce. But yeah, I think if, you know, stuff goes down more, this Tron can just, you know, plummet. But you know, I don't know how bullish or bearish it is. I don't know how bullish or bearish. It looks bullish because it's holding very nicely. It just had this big dump with Bitcoin at big dump, but still holding the supports. So you know, baby formula too expensive to throw away 500 bucks. There you go. Please, can you help me out? I only tried shot 25x at lowest 4 hours. Well, number one, you tried doing huge leverage 25x with 400 bucks, and of course you're gonna lose. Number two, I'm guessing your TIA was not that on the dollar. We got 10% discount on trading fees for joining the squad. Oh, it is. I did not know that. There you go, 10% discount to joining the squad, guys. on the fees. I mean, when you're trading $5, I mean, the fees are not that important. The fees are, I mean, if you have a lot more, you know, up there, you know, but you know, 10% is 10%. Nice. Anyways, guys, that's it for today on the Bitcoin Daily. Right now, we still need more, you know, more information up here about, you know, whether we're gonna break the resistance. Right now, we're coming to the resistance up here. Be sure about that. That's this around 23,000, give or take 23.1, 23.2. Only on the break up here towards the upside. This might look nice. Still 30 minutes left. If this breaks through above the 20 moving average, just maybe we might. But if it just, you know, plummets right back down again, you know, we might have double bottom down here, right? And then break this towards upside. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. We're gonna trade tonight or today, or we're gonna see when that happens. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. And outro.